Hello and welcome to Games with Hank. I'm Hank. This is Games with me. Just me and games. Today we're playing the Stanley Parable because it's weird. Whoa. He's talking. Let's turn on the recording. Okay, the recording is on now. I've just been standing in my office for a long time and he started talking. He said something about observing the genius at work. Are you gonna talk more? Jeff, I didn't think about just staying in my office. Now I'm thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna vlog, everybody. Another thing from the shelf in the back. This is a die-cast metal concept Chevy Volt, which was when they first announced that they were gonna make the Chevy Volt, which is that plug-in electric car that has the gasoline generator in it, not a gasoline, well, it's an engine, but not it's not driven by a gasoline engine. It has batteries in it, but you can pump it full of gas and the gas will recharge the batteries. So they announced this car, and I was really excited about the technology. It was a really good idea, I thought, and I still think it's a good idea. And now there are lots of Volts on the street, but when they announced it, I was excited about it, and I bought a die-cast version of the concept, which looks like this. Which, yep, we're glad that they didn't end up making it look like this, because that's a weird-looking car right there. That is a nerdy thing. Okay, Jeff, what's going on? I feel like you were talking to me. You should do it again. Okay, fine. We're leaving. We're leaving. It's good enough for me.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after.
The
Stanley
end
hoped that
is
he would
never
one day
the
see
end.
weather.
Is never the end. I turned it off. All the computers are on now. Why are all the computers on with the same creepy screen? Off. That's creepy. Your creepy screen. You're not on. Okay. Okay, that one's off. That one's off. Jeff, what's up, Jeff? I don't like the creepy screens. The end is never the end is never the end. Is never the end is never the end is never the end.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'll enter the... It closed. The end is never the end is never the end is never. Okay, I went down
Coming
last
to
time.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, let's do that. But I feel like I might have already gotten everything in this direction. Which is worrying. The executive bathroom. Be nice. I want to go in the executive bathroom. I'm stuck here now. I hope that there's something new that I haven't already done.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Oh, creepy.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief
I want to await
who
more
orchestrated
inputs.
this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
That looks tasty. Can I have
so
some of
the
that?
boss had assigned it an extra
Chianti.
secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Jeff? Who cares about numbers?
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do
I figured
instead.
you'd feel this way. I want to make Jeff mad.
8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his
Hey!
thumbs, trying to input anything
I
on
got
the
an
device was
achievement!
useless. But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I broke the game. I win. Okay. Getting the hell along with the story. I've done this before, though. I've done all this. Ah, well. I've gone down a path that I feel like isn't anything new, but I don't know. Maybe I'll find some other way.
Deeper into the building,
To go
Stanley
somewhere
realized
else.
he felt a bit peculiar.
Oh,
it
right,
was
I'm
a
having my
stirring
memory.
of emotion in his chest,
I
as
think
though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
Why?
When for years it had never occurred to him.
Yes.
This question would not go
Mind
unanswered for long.
control. There must be a reason why
Stanley
I can
walked
squat.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't remember which way I went here last time. I think I went that way. Escape. I didn't.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, I haven't gone this way. Yay! New thing! I hurt my back just
The
then.
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I don't want to. Keep out of it, Jeff.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes, death! Death! I haven't died in a while. I definitely found the last time I went the other way, Oh! Is there a mattress down there, or a trampoline, or just a pool of water? Ow. Ow, my kneecaps. Ow. That wasn't a
As the
trampoline.
machine whirred into motion, Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Yes, and also,
Stanley can't see the bigger
I made a
picture.
bad
He doesn't
decision.
know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, you're just crushing it. Hello? I think I got...
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was
What?
led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Oh, wow.
In a
this
single
sounds like a
visceral instant,
like a
Stanley was obliterated
Audible.com
as the machine
integration.
crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Audible.com has the largest selection of audiobooks of everywhere, and also if you don't have Audible, then you can get the Stanley Parable, one of my favorite books. I don't feel like I want to go the direction that I can go, but it is the only way to go. The Stanley Parable. Is there a ground? Am I just gonna fall?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Okay, there's a wall here. Okay, let's just go through the door. Ooh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
I'm getting
Do you
goosebumps
see
for
that
real?
Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start.
This is like a office. This is like a museum of the Stanley Parable. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout the development through the core layout, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. This does look familiar. And then the two doors. I can't believe this is a freaking museum exhibit of the Stanley Parable. Look, the numbers. Button sounds. Yeah, button sounds. Still credits. Does this mean I won? If you see the credits, it means you won. That's all I know. Turn off computers. Office computers. No office computers. No. Not allowed. Made using source by Valve. Who's the sound design? The narrator. Kevin Brighting. Dang it! If his name was Jeff, that would have been amazing! Boss's office. What's this one? Doesn't look right. What? That looks like it's not done yet. It's not done. Boss's office. Office clock. I want this to be a... Oh, there's a... Oh, shoot. I thought that was the actual outside. I was so excited. Freedom ending! No! No. Oh, look at it. I never had to remember that fern. I seem to realize now. Freedom ending. As it existed in beta. Exit. Wait, that doesn't look right. That doesn't... What's this? That looks like... a bad place. Game design mock-up. The level designer sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. Oh, this is weird and cool. I love it. I want this to be a real place. With weird dioramas of offices. It's Stanley's office 3 different times. This is weird. There's so many things. Oh, man. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Green light. Oh, man. Where am I? Where? Okay, this is just the office. Plants. Okay, let's head out. Let's try and leave. I'm gonna try and leave the museum. Because I saw that there was an exit sign, and maybe the exit will be to some place nice. This doesn't look nice. What are you laughing at?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What? What? Lady? Tell me more! Tell me more. I can just turn it off. Just turn it off.
Can you see?
No, I can't.
Can you see
I'm
how
blind.
much they need one another?
Right.
No.
No.
Perhaps not.
Yes.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Tell.
But listen to me.
Oh.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both
How?
fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
But I don't-
As long as you
Well, now I'm
move
confused.
forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for
I don't
you.
know.
Don't let time
I died. Did I die? Don't let time. I am having goosebumps right now because I didn't know what to do. Ben, that was violent. It was a violent death, and I didn't know what to do. I guess I could have quit the game, and also if I had pressed quit, maybe the source code would have known that I was at that part of the game, and something else would have happened. But now I don't know. Now I'll never know. Will I? I don't know. It's just dark. It's just darkness. All I got is darkness because I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, that was a weird ending. Thanks for watching. What? The FTBA.